Everybody, this is George from Florida Parks After Dark. Hey, wanted to jump on, run some errands out there at Disney World this morning, and it is a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Central Florida. And said, you know what? Let's just share this with everybody. So, what we're gonna do is something real simple. We're gonna take a drive. And we're gonna drive through the park, through the property, down past some of the hotels we love, and over to Disney Springs, and we're gonna meander. I think we all forget just the energy you feel coming on property, and how good it feels just to be on Disney property. For our Disney super fans, you get it. It just feels different here. So, want to let you feel that while we kind of do it, and have that time, and then we'll see where this takes us. So we're going down Animal Kingdom right behind us. We're just passing it to my left hand side. We're going straight ahead. We're going to go down and just see what we come across. At this point, my plan is to kind of go by some of the good hotels in Disney Springs. But you never know what we'll come across. When we start seeing things that I want to show you, I'll take the time to show you. I got some Epcot music playing in the background because that always makes you feel better about everything in the world. So, and that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. Go for as long as we're gonna go. Right over there is the only McDonald's in all of Magic Kingdom. It is big. It is over by Pop's not Pop Century, I apologize, All-Star Sports and all of that. That's right near there, and that's just past Animal Kingdom. So you get a chance to if you want your quarter pounder and cheese, that's your spot to get it. All right, so we're going to zip along. This is, for those who've been through a couple driving alongs, you kind of know this is just two roads. This is Ocala Park way, this is this that connects Animal Kingdom Lodge out the gates, and it crosses over, makes kind of a T with World Drive, which goes into all the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So we go down to Ocala for a little bit. Here comes these are the signs. The purple red signs are my favorite. So we're gonna not go right near Magic Kingdom first. We're gonna shoot down a different way. The Magic Kingdom's over to our left. Right now, Highway Studios is right to our left as well. So we were literally passing not Highway Studios and all that. We're gonna be going straight. If we were to make it right here at this turn, you'll see in a second. Oh, that loops around and goes right to the parking lot for Highway Studios. So that's that. So I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so you guys can actually see the signs as you pass it. Now, for those who are fans of our channel, you know that we have a love for our Disney wrap buses. So if we see any of those, we're definitely gonna pause. This isn't one. This is your classic Disney transport bus. So there's no characters here, folks. But it's okay. We love our Disney. And while we go along the way, I'm gonna have my morning coffee. It's Saturday morning, and every little bit helps. To let you guys know also, it's an off week. Feels like an off week. Traffic's not that bad. Not a lot of crowds, so it's a great week to be here. Okay, so we're coming up. Get ahead of our bus. I want to show you guys something. So we went down this way to show you these hotels. So we're turning a little bit so you guys can see real well. This is Disney's Art of Animation. By far one of our favorite resorts. And here comes a sign right now for you guys. Art of Animation was supposed to initially be a low-run hotel, but it really is just differentiated itself from its sister hotel, which is Pop Century. Both are made up of about 4 different lands, and they're connected by a bridge that connects to a major Skyliner hub. And this is Pop Century. So for Pop Century, we'll go backwards. Pop Century, each of their lands or areas where they have rooms are based on centuries, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And you will find the largest neon Rubik's Cube, if you're old enough to know what Rubik's Cube is. Largest one you've ever seen in your life, about 4 stories tall. It's awesome. This gigantic Play-Doh cup. For Disney's Art of Animation, they have Nemo, and they got Ariel, and they got Lion King, and I'm blanking on the 4th one, but they have those lands, and they're themed perfectly. Art of Animation, theming is fantastic. And then as we kind of go through, it's this tree-lined area. This is the Skyliner. I know most of you know this, but this is the newest Disney transportation method. It's the way that they move people from these hotels down here to Epcot and Hollywood. And guys, look, Caribbean Beach right there, another fantastic hotel. All their little groupings of rooms are based on Caribbean islands. It's a huge resort. It's one of the biggest ones they got here, but it's solid. Hey, Landon, glad you got home safely. Landon has been a supporter of our channel for forever. And we support his channel as well, landontobo.com. And so we want to really just shout out, say hey to him. So right now, that's the Skyliners, and Skyliners are stopped. Hey, quick fact about Skyliners, for those who don't know, they're not air conditioned. All the monorails over by Magic Kingdom are. Not great air conditioning, but there's air conditioning. There's zero air conditioning in those. There's vents that let air in. For those who know Central Florida, that means they get warm. At midday and the sun's on them, it gets warm. So just so you know, now we're gonna make a right here, go right underneath the skyline. That's just awesome. I'm gonna turn you real quick so you can see it. So we're coming up on another hotel. The Riviera, Disney's Riviera Resort is right here. It's a Parisian themed, Paris themed, French themed hotel. It actually took over part of Caribbean Beach, back into Caribbean Beach, and stole some of their buildings, and they demolished this building to build that. And that is a DVC, Disney Vacation Club building. It's really very nice. It's compact. It's on a small patch of grass, to be honest with you, but it's really a fantastic hotel. But that's right there. As it comes to the stoplight here, if you were to make a right here, we're going straight because that's Disney Springs, and we all love Disney Springs. If you go right here, that's the Bonnet Creek Resorts. There's four technically main hotels down there. Waldorf Astoria, and there's a Hilton, and Marriott just put a JW over there. So there's one very high-end Waldorf Astoria hotel, which we just did a video on. The Hilton, which we did a video on, and then the JW, which is the newest of the 3. Been there for a couple years, but it is really kind of eye-catching. So that's all down that way, and it's a pretty neat area. We just did videos on that if you'd like to do it. And my moderator, who you see jumping on, is my lovely wife. I'm driving, so I can't answer your guys' comments, so I apologize. Please make the comments anyway. She'll definitely jump on. She's better at it than I am anyway. But just to give you guys a challenge, those who have not subscribed, we are just about hit 3,000 subscribers. We're about maybe 40 short right now. So I challenge anybody who's on right now, go ahead and subscribe. Help us get to 3,000. We want to get it done today if we can. We see that as kind of a big accomplishment. The channel's been around for just over a year now. And really, we're getting ready to do some real exciting things as a channel. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to kind of be part of some of the evolution of the channel. Right now, Mickey Bus is just passing us. As we get to Disney Springs, we're going to see a lot of the buses because there's a special bus lane that they go in. So if you look straight out, you might be able to see the airfoil, which is a Disney balloon. It's actually a ride. It costs a bit, but you go up in the balloon and it gives you these fantastic perspectives of everything. There it is, a great view of it. There it is. So they got a group of people up there right now. So it's tethered. So it just goes up, and right in front of that white building, is the Cirque du Soleil Theater, drawn to life. It's a great show. We just saw it. We did kind of a mini vid on that, but that's really neat. So we're at really the west end of Disney Springs, where Cirque is, and House of Blues is, and the Airfile is, and Splitsville, and those things are at this end of Disney Springs. But also, at this end of Disney Springs is the drone show, but also across in Disney Springs, and I hope I got the sign, is Typhoon Lagoon. Now, I'll be honest with you, we have been Disney fanatics for 30 plus years, and we never connected the fact that Typhoon Lagoon is that close to Disney Springs. It's across the street. It's a little bit of a mind blower for us when we realize that. So I'm gonna turn you guys so you don't look at the car, but you look at the balloon. So the balloon's coming down now. So what it does is you pay a little bit of money, you go in this big basket, it takes you up, get a great perspective of Disney Springs and the parks you can see for miles. And SeaWorld does something similar where they have that tower that goes up that rotates, so you can see just panoramic views of stuff. I think my moderator just volunteered us to have a big giveaway when we get to 3,000 views. Well, okay then. We're doing a big giveaway when we get to 3,000 views. And if it's today, we'll set it up today. So whatever you can do to help us, we appreciate it. All right. We're getting committed to things. This is fantastic. So right now, all you're seeing right now to the left is the parking garages. Disney does a really phenomenal job of taking high volumes of people and moving them through. The parking garages were built not too long ago. I remember when they weren't even here. And it's just a great system to park and get right on the Disney Springs. And then there's parking garages across the street. Now, those who don't know, Speedway is right there, and there are a number of them throughout Disney World, as a bus that's not character driven. Drives by, just in case you need gas, and we've even done a video on the car wash, a Disney car wash. But that's awesome. So now we're kind of getting towards the east end of Disney Springs. And if I turn this real quick and show you, that building right there, I barely saw it. To our right is casting. So if you ever want to work for Disney and be a Disney employee and be able to get behind the magic and help people have the love for what we have, you go through that building. We actually we went over to that property and did a little bit of video on that because that's just fantastic. So we're going down outside. Now we're at the very other end of Disney Springs. So what we're going to do is we're going to loop back around. We could keep going. And really just to show you, if we kept going straight, that bus gets out of my way, down that road are a number of Disney partner hotels. The Wyndham is right straight ahead of us, that big building behind that bridge. And there's a number of them that go back. There's the B Hotel, the Doubletree, and the Drury, which we did a video on. And they're partner hotels. So you get all the Disney perks, but staying off Disney property, but close enough that you can shuttle or walk to Disney Springs. It's a way to kind of maybe make your Disney trip more economical. So, there's that. We're gonna loop around here. Saratoga Springs is right to our right, left, sorry. Sometimes I don't know my right from my left. Our left, and it's just down the way there. That is a neat resort. It's proximity to Disney Springs makes it really great. If you guys want to have a great place to stay on property that is a little less known, Saratoga is fantastic. All right, here we go. Let's make the loop. And we're gonna come back around. There goes the Disney Springs sign. Yay, Disney Springs. Now we're gonna turn this so you guys can see. I think as you guys could tell, it really is slow this time of year. And a lot of that has to do with it's June and people are just getting out of school around the country. And once that happens, then, then it gets busy. Straight ahead, that cool kind of, I'm gonna pause here. That building straight ahead of us, that kind of looks like the top of a cruise ship. That's green and teal and orange. Oh, real quick, I want to show you this. So right now, we're about to have one of the character buses go by, which is kind of cool. Got blocked by the other one, but it's the Avatar bus. And then here comes Goofy. And there goes the sand crane. Well, this streamer's showing you guys everything. That building I was talking about, that's actually headquarters, Disney headquarters. And it's really just a really neat building. And it's right there. So it's kind of a cool building to see. And yes, we had Disney buses. Alright, so we're trying to get you guys back over to see kind of what we're seeing here. So that was Disney Springs. I didn't do this, and I apologize. For those who are kind of new to what Disney Springs is something you would need more than one day to see. It is a group of shops and restaurants and experiences and a movie theater, and it goes on. It is epic. And it is wonderful. But one day is not enough to do what's there. They have the World of Disney, the largest Disney store in the world is in there. It's really just a neat space. I just missed the Ratatouille bus. I'm gonna get you guys so you can see the buses coming. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna take you guys out. Different way than we came in, so you guys can see some stuff. We're kind of going back to where we came in, but now we're going to turn. There's another one. Avatar bus. Love those buses. The newest bus they just put out is the Tiana bus, and that goes along with the opening of the ride, the old Splash Mountain that just opened, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And there goes the Guardians of the Galaxy bus. So we're gonna turn here. We're gonna go towards our favorite hotel, favorite parts. To our right is Key West, Saratoga Springs. It's a different way to get into that hotel, that resort that way. But we're gonna go this way. I'll show you. That's the way to get into Old Key West. Another DVC property, and we're gonna make the turn. The network of roads that Disney has built is it's amazing how they get you from point A to point B. One thing I'll tell you before we get this next thing is when you look at any Disney map, even on your app, everything's gonna look farther away than if it really is when you drive it. So if you come to Disney for your vacation and you have a car, you rent a car, you drive here, things are much closer than they look on the map. We've done a number of driving vlogs just to demonstrate that for you guys, because it's really, I think it's real important that you guys get a sense on really what it all is, how it all lays out. So right here is the exit for Epcot. Those 2 lanes, the one which we're in, goes right to Epcot. Goes straight into the resort, which is actually to our left. So it goes down and around. And now we're coming back out at Magic Kingdom. I just realized the phone was a little crooked. I apologize. Here we go. So down this way is, and good morning. Good morning. Somebody doing it. Thanks for joining the stream. We're taking a quick drive just on Disney World property. It's a beautiful morning in Central Florida. Crowds aren't that bad. Traffic's light. Just want to share this with you guys. There's something magical about being just on property. Speaking of magical, before we call it a day, I want to show you really something that we all definitely get our heart beating a little faster on. We are going near the gates, Magic Kingdom gates. One of the most iconic things you're gonna see. Right there. If I can get past this guy. Right there. There they are, guys. That's how you get to the Magic Kingdom. And those Magic Kingdom gates. And you can tell it's morning, it's just getting started, but it is not by any stretch busy. So there it is. There's the gates. So, we're past the gates, we're going straight. Now, this is where it kind of splits. There's one road that goes to the left, one goes to the right. If you don't take, go through the gates. Because you go around basically Disney World. So these roads go around and then go to those really main hotels around Bay Lake. Oh, there goes the Aladdin bus. But, sorry about that. So, we, right up here to the right is going to be Wilderness Lodge, which is not on Bay Lake, but it's right there. And then if you keep going straight, which you will be, there's a Zootopia bus, there's a Nutana bus. I hope you saw it. Turn the phone so you can see some buses. And that's the Disney, that's the parking lot for the Magic Kingdom, right there. And it is not full today, guys. On a Saturday morning, I'm very surprised they're parking out this far. So this is a very light. There's Peter Pan. Hi, Peter. So if we go straight, which we are, we're going to run right into the Contemporary. Probably one of the most iconic buildings you'll ever see. Right here at the light, by the way, is Ratatouille bus. But here, if we turn right, that'd be Wilderness Lodge, which is an amazing space. So there's that. And then we'll go to the Contemporary. So there's Ratatouille bus. And here comes another Peter Pan. And then a Monsters Inc. I kind of want to show you this. This is a neat road for a couple reasons. And I really just want to kind of show you guys. There it is. Okay, so there is the Contemporary. It is one of our favorites. Monorail actually goes straight through the building, which makes it kind of a neat effect. It's elevated, so it's got a great view across from the parks, great viewing of the fireworks. But what's neat is this. You go down under this water channel, Bay Lake, that connects the contemporary Bay Lake into the parks. So you slip under this. It's kind of cool. And then you come up and out. And then if you look, that is Space Mountain. So we're kind of right next to it. Now this is the bus depot. Like if you're gonna grab a bus from Magic Kingdom, it's right there. So you're gonna see a ton of buses go by because that's everybody's going in to get them into the park. The contemporary is right to our right. So we're gonna flip around and head back. We're gonna sneak in here and do a quick loop. We want to kind of make a U-turn, but just to give you a quick view, that's Space Mountain, and that's just really a fantastic view of it. So look, we're gonna do a quick U-turn, and if you look right there, oh wait, shoot, they had the train. I had a view of the train. Oh shoot, can't see it. Okay, so we're gonna keep going straight back out. So we flip back around. Majestic's just off to our right. Contemporary's now to our left. And we may get lucky. I see something. I'm gonna pick you up, and here's why. That's the monorail track. And if that light behaves itself, this is gonna be a monorail coming right over top of us. Make that two. Here comes one. It's hidden a little bit, but just see it. So that's one of the monorails going to the Contemporary. That's so cool. It's just so cool. And if we are lucky enough, and I think we are, hold on, this is good stuff coming. And here comes Monorail Pete. So they're leaving the Contemporary and going back. The reason they have two is one is a resort monorail, and one is just the Magic Kingdom monorail. All right, so here we go. There goes a Minnie Man. There goes Donald. So we're gonna let Donald get ahead of us. Sorry about the shaking. Now we're setting course for Animal Kingdom. We're gonna start making our way back out. For those joining us, those who've been on, I talked a little bit about how close everything really is in real life. We've covered the entire property, end to end, from the farthest point to farthest point, and it's been under a half hour, with going in and out and through and around. So this is a very drivable, very doable park. So do not get discouraged by any of that. It is something you definitely can do, driving wise. Here goes Mickey. Now you got two Mickeys. You got a pair of Mickeys. Three of a kind of the Mickeys. That was a very fast Dumbo bus. Bus drivers are trying to get people to the parks very quickly. All right, here we go. So now, we're heading back out. You get a much better view of the, this kind of see the Disney. No, let's get a better view. Come here. Here's Donald. Here's Donald. Let Donald go so we don't run into the bus in front of us. So that's the parking lot, though. That's the Magic Kingdom parking lot, which is two-thirds of it's empty. So it's a good day to be at the parks, guys. All right, here we go. Let's get through this. Seeing the backs of buses isn't as much fun as you think it is. Okay. So we're heading back out the way we kind of came in. The gates are just down right now, down to our left. This is going to give you a different view of something we haven't seen yet. It's kind of a good way to wrap this up, because you literally have now seen, I would say, 80% of Walt Disney World access roads and where things are and how it lays out. Straight ahead of us, what we're going to start passing are all the Epcot resorts. There's an Epcot resort area, and they're all right out there. So zoom in a tiny bit. A tiny bit, sorry. I'll jump over a lane or two so you guys get a good view. So look, right there. So, okay. That Pyramid Hotel right there, that's the Swan. Behind it, there's the Dolphin. Connected in the area is the Swan Reserve. All are Marriott properties. There's a hotel group. Not Disney, Marriott. They're outstanding hotels. You could be on Disney property, the non-Disney hotel. That's okay. So that's that. Straight ahead of you, you see that one white building with the slanted roof. That's the Swan Reserve. But next to the Swan Reserve, right to the left, that's the Tower of Terror on Hollywood Studios. So that's it's right there. So it just gives you kind of cool view of that. But those are hotels that are right near the Epcot area where they have the yacht club and the beach club. They're all right there, and it's a walking distance to Epcot, long walking distance to Hollywood Studios from that area. It's a hike, but you can do it. But that's it. That is by far one of my personal favorite places in all of Disney World, is just to be, because you got Boardwalk, there's another hotel there, and all that, just so close to everything. It's great. And to get to that, we would take this exit, but we're gonna not. We're gonna start heading back in now. All right, let's frog leap the bus so you guys get a good view. If we were to go straight out this way, we would leave the park probably in about another half mile or so, maybe less. So we leave the Disney property. We're not going to do that. We're going to stay in Disney property. We're going to go to the right here and go down towards Animal Kingdom and kind of back towards all the All-Star and ESPN and all that's this way. So we're going to go this way now. So if we were to go more straight, we go to the ESPN Sports area, and Hollywood Studios, we know we get there, but we're going to make a right, and we're going to go towards Blizzard Beach and Animal Kingdom. Guys, we're gonna ask you again. We got that 3,000 subscriber challenge. Those who don't know, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. Just decided that during our drive. We were 40 away when I started. to 3,000. We get to 3,000, we're going to do a random giveaway to any subscriber who's on any one of the 3,000 to win something. We have a store that we're going to pull something out of that, or pick up something at maybe one of the character outlets or out of one of the parks, and we'll send it to you. So help us get to 3,000. The quicker we do that, the quicker somebody wins something. So we're going to get out of that lane because that lane's bumpy. So right now we're going straight at Animal Kingdom, the park, the theme park. And you'll see the gates for a second. And then where the road splits, then you go to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and that's kind of where we're going to be heading. And that's kind of how we start and end most of these. So that's Animal Kingdom Park to your right, and you'll see the gates in 2 seconds. We're passing the parking lot there, but I'll make sure you see the gates. The gates are kind of cool. And then we're going towards the lodge. So those, in about 2 seconds, you'll be able to see it. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. There we are. There's the gates to the Animal Kingdom. And then straight ahead of us is the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So guys, listen, this is George from Florida Parks After Dark. I appreciate everybody who jumped on the stream. Appreciate you guys coming for the drive with us in the morning. I personally love Walt Disney World's property. It brings me some peace and some excitement and hope. And just want to share that this morning with you guys. It's a beautiful day out. Please go ahead, like this stream for me, and subscribe to our channel. 3,000 is our goal. The quicker we get there, the quicker we'll do that giveaway. And coming out, we're going to check out our store. We're going to be doing a video on our store that we have, floridaparksafterdark.com. And we got a lot coming. Tonight, we are hoping, fingers crossed, we're going to do a live stream from the drone show at Disney Springs where we just were. But till then, guys, thank you everybody for joining the stream, and you guys have a fantastic